Welcome. My name is Sheridonna Wilson, and I am one of the DC Fashion Incubator designer in residency. And I'm so happy you guys are able to make today. It was looking so crazy. I live in Silver Spring, and it was ridiculous over there. I don't know how DC was, but I was a little skeptical. But I'm happy that we're here. We made it. It was some situation, but yeah, we made it. So in divine order. So I wanted to show you guys just a little bit of what I do to prepare. Usually, sometimes I like to start draping before I start actually doing any sketches, because in school we were taught the opposite way, but it's good to find your own process. So I noticed draping is my thing, so I would drape first and then do my sketches. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit of my collection that I did in school. This is 2012, and this is my collection, and this is called Architectnic, and basically it's about architectural, but I get to merge all those roles together. So we're going to start out with this, and actually I've created some of these pieces already, but not in its entirety. So I love to use bold shades.
Can you share with them a little bit too of how that helps you to go so bold? Because we do focus a lot with the mat. Can you share with them how that helps you to be bold in your designs, looking at the geometry, the shapes, how we have a line of symmetry, the triangles and different things?
Well, I feel like coming from the architectural / graphic design world, I'm not afraid of being outside the box, being bold like that. So I like to play. I don't feel like when I design it's like work. It's just like I play, and I just use all the principles that I've learned, which is in the graphic design field. If you know the rules, you can break the rules, but first you have to know the rules to be able to break them. So you know, I a lot of these are like I said, are based on different buildings that I see. I use local artists like myself and local boutiques. And to give them an outlet to be able to shine when they didn't have it. So I created this piece for it, and you guys can see the different ways that sometimes it's hard to articulate to someone to be able to do your own design, because you're still in the process of development as well, your samples. So I love the concept that when I was in school, like I took everything possibly can so I could be a well-rounded designer. I took tailoring, pattern making, draping 1, draping 2, to be able to have the full concept of what it takes to be a fashion designer. So tailoring, it helps me to be able to do, you know, small techniques.
So typically, when you're making a suit, that's when you do use tailoring a little bit more.
Well, like not everybody did this. I just knew that I wanted to create. I love textiles too. I want to be able to have full control. I'm a little control freak a little bit, but it's good because then you get to get exactly what you want. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to create my own textiles for my lining. So I did this in my one of my textile classes, where I created this out of. This is from a regular printer. Well, not like a regular printer, but like an advanced printer where I print this off on a silk fabric, basically. And I asked Christine, but you know that costs like a lot of money to be able to do that, and then we don't have the space. But it's just awesome to be able to do that. I like to take pride in my work. Is a paper that for mastering your pattern. So once you have created a pattern that you love, you do not want to mess with it. You don't want to get messed up, because this would do a lot of wear and tear. But if you have it in the oak tag, it's not going to go anywhere, and you're most likely to be able to find it, and it's in good standing. So no matter how messed up this look, this is like recyclable. This one is going to last a long time. Yes.
So the circle, the circle that you have there.
This.
Yes. How for cuppage? Because I always use a pattern every time I have to put cups inside of a shirt. But for cuppage, if I was to make my own pattern, what is the equation to figure out like
the circumference or
yeah.
Well, it depends on like the size. So each size is different. Size 6 or size 8 or size 12 or size 16. It depends on the size. And this is a base where you could use this to create different sizes.
Oh, okay.
So that's what this is. This is not just one pattern. This is like multiple patterns inside. And so my mom is a seamstress, so I just grew up in a fashion design world, but I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know I was a fashion designer until like my graphic design. I always loved drawing. I used to be drawing like cartoon characters all the time and just sketching a little bit of nature. So like over time, like my interests just evolved basically. So I be just doodling and in school I just learned how to do a croquis and then I started doing croquis. Like in school we had to create all this by ourselves basically and figuring out what your girl would look like.
A career path, because like you said, you started out in graphic design, then realized that you wanted to be a fashion designer. So career path wise, once you have obtained these skills, how did you find your niche, like, and especially understanding like your process, like how did you find that for yourself?
I think it's a growing process, but I found my niche because I love fashion. I love to make people happy. I love to, do like makeovers. I love to, play with different fabrications. Somebody don't tell me the time, like I won't even know. Like,
Yeah.
So, I mean, over time, you would know like this is your path or not. Like, you have to just listen to the inside of what it's telling you to do, and it will tell you. You just have to just know to listen to it, basically. So, yeah. You got a question?
Does people wear some of the clothes that you make?
They do. They do. I have created some hood scarves like this, and I made it in black, and I made it in white and red. And my DJ friend, DJ Blaze, I don't know if you guys know DJ Blaze. He has his own radio show, and he's a local DJ from Jamaica, and he helps me to network and let people know about he's about unity, community. So we automatically connected. Actually, that was my sister's friend growing up, so I didn't even know. So I got linked up to him within a year ago. So I just found out that he loves to do that as well. So he was
Like, so things like you said, you're really particular and you wanted to have a certain, aesthetic, yeah, but also it has meaning to you, everything you do. Have you ever designed something for someone for free just so that you can put it out there to help you market as well, so that people can gain the same love for your fashion that you have?
Well, personally, I've been designing things that resonate with me, and then people have say, "Oh, I like that." So I always think it's important to just do your own thing, and then the right people will kind of come to you.